So hi everybody, thank you so much for joining the call, for dialing into this Zoom and being open-minded. My name's Donna Evans and I'm an Executive Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant with this incredible brand called Arbonne, who 8 years in, I'm more passionate today talking about this opportunity and sharing it with people than I ever have been before. So I'm joined by two amazing people in my team who are going to share their stories with you. I'm going to go through my background and then I'm going to share with you the actual information, what Arbonne is, how it works, and how it could potentially be a fit for you. It may not be, but it's just great that you're having a listen and you're open-minded. So really appreciate that and your time. So first of all, I'm going to hand over, I can't remember who I said first. I think I said Janette. Thanks, darling. So Janette's going to share her story with you. Thank you, darling.
You're going to put the script slides on later, are you?
Yeah,
okay. Hi there, my name's Janette Boreham and I'm an Executive District Manager with Arbonne and a very proud ambassador of this amazing company. My background is exec PA and I've been full-time all my life. I've had some great jobs, great bosses, but I've had some really bad jobs and bad bosses. So I just thought that was it, put up with it until God knows what age we have to be before we can retire. So I've just followed along with that. I've got a very busy social life. I'm an animal advocate and vegan, and I want to give so much more back to society, to humans and to animals. I've had a 20-year-old pension that's been halved through no fault of my own. As a general rule, I feel that, you know, we work about 40 hours a week, 40 years of our life. And if we're lucky, you might get 40% of that salary, but some people won't even get that. And I kind of thought, this is just, what is there to look forward to, really? Particularly because there's so much I want to give back. And I'm not going to be able to do that sat in the chair, helping other people succeed with their dreams and not fulfill my own. So I don't want to be worried about bills every month, too much month at the end of the money. So I just wanted to have something different. And I'm never sure what that could be. I'd love to be able to retire, really, live by the coast and living at home with my dogs and working from home with my dog, which I am absolutely loving at the moment. So therefore, like I said, I want to give back so much more to charity. I'm not talking about the odd £30, £50. I'm talking about a lot more, because there's so many animal charities and other charities that really need all of our help. And also, I just didn't think there was anything else out there until I bumped into Donna when we were protesting against the slaughter of dogs and cats for meat. So therefore, again, that's something we all need to have a voice to on all the things that we believe should be changed in this world for humans and animals. Anyway, luckily I bumped into Donna and she has changed my life by introducing me to this business. First by the products. I never thought about the business first, but the products are absolutely amazing, which you'll hear about later. And now my life has changed already through the personal development, which has all been free, and it's changed my mindset, cope with all the everything in life, and now I know where I'm going in this business and in my life. So I don't want to talk too long because we've got some other people to talk, so I'll pass over.
Thank you, Janet. So hi everybody, thank you so much for jumping on and listening to this opportunity today. My name is Daisy Laker. I am an Executive District Manager, an Area Manager in Qualification and an Independent Consultant with this incredible brand called Arbonne. So I would really like to encourage you to listen to this with an open mind, as it's honestly not really something that I ever saw myself doing, but since getting involved, I now realise that it's really something that I would never live without. It's just genius. So really listen to this with an open mind, because it could potentially be life-changing for you. So I'm just going to share a little bit about me. I'm 21 years old. I live on the south coast of England, and I just absolutely love to travel. It's my passion. It's what I want to do forever, throughout my life. But I was living in Australia for the past year, which I absolutely loved, just living the best life, just being so free, doing whatever you want, whenever you want. And I think that's just really a factor that I'd like to put into my day-to-day life anyway. Just having that freedom, being able to do what you want, when you want. Before traveling, I mean, I had to come home from traveling. I did lose my job, but as I was coming home, I was thinking, what am I going to do? I'm a little bit stuffed, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come home, have no job. And then my friend approached me with this incredible opportunity that I just had to get involved with and jump in straight away. But before traveling, I had a few different jobs. I was working as an aerospace engineer for a couple of years. And then before that, I was always in healthcare for about 3-4 years, which I really, really loved. And I'm still really, really passionate about anyway. I definitely like to put a lot of my time back into healthcare in the future, just for more volunteering than working. So I feel like I'm really just doing it off my own back as opposed to paying someone else's wages in a way. But yeah, so I'd always love to do something like that. End result out of all of it is that I really realised that I don't want to do a 9-to-5 job and work for anybody else. I'd like to be my own boss. I'd like to have my own rules, and I'd like to have my own, just be able to go on my own lunch when I like, on my holidays when I like. So yeah, my friend approached me with this opportunity and I just got involved straight away. And honestly, it's just been absolutely life-changing. I would share this with the Queen. I'm so passionate about Arbonne. I was never really a product person, but I've fallen completely and utterly in love with it, and I'm just so excited to share this with new people every day. I have the most incredible team growing. I'm part of the most phenomenal community that I've never experienced anything quite like, and my upline is just fantastic. Like I love everybody. So yeah, I'm really, really loving this brand. I love that it's mindful of animals, the planet, into sustainability, into the community, helping others, and just giving people like us from all different walks of life an opportunity to really flourish and excel in our own ways without having to put thousands in to start our own business or anything. It's a low cost startup, which Donna will get onto in a minute when she shares the business opportunity. So yeah, I think there's just a personal development out of anything with this business is something that I'm so in love with, because this is not anything that I would ever be comfortable with doing before. And I'm getting better and better at it each day. And I just want to help other people get out of their comfort zones and just do really different things. So it's genuinely crazy to see how far people can come with this business and just strive to be the best versions of themselves. So yeah, I'm going to hand over to Donna to share this incredible business opportunity with you all. And thank you so much for listening.
Oh, thank you so much, girls. I'm so proud of you when I hear you, honestly. I mean, just like Daisy and Janet both said, like the personal development in this business, the transformation in yourself, and when you see that and help other people do that is the best thing. It truly is. So thank you so much for sharing your stories. And my background, similar to Janet, actually, I was in the corporate world. I was a PA in banking for about 12 years. I never felt lit up by that. I did it because it paid well. I had some good jobs. Considering I had no degree or anything, I always thought, oh, I've done okay. But it was just okay because I was always trading my time for money. I was always that person coming back from holiday going, oh, I just want to take a sick day. I don't want to go back to work. I don't want to go back to work. That was always me. Deep down, I was like, why do I have to be in that office? I don't want to do it. I know they're paying me, but I don't want to do it. And so I always wanted more freedom. I just didn't know how I could get that. Now, you might love what you do. So I really want to point out, you do not have to give up what you do. We have people in the team who absolutely love their jobs, but the beauty of this is you can fit it in around your life and it can bring you different choices later on. So have a listen with an open mind. 8 years ago when I was introduced to this, I was fearful, skeptical. As the others said, never thought I'd do anything like this. But I heard the information and it was like a stone in my shoe. It wouldn't go away. I kept thinking, what if this does work? You know, this could also allow me to donate a lot more to animals, to move to the beach, to be with my dog, to have more freedom and flexibility, to be able to travel and to become a better version of who I am today, who I was then as well. And that's exactly what it is brought. And beyond, a lot of it's gone beyond that as well. I've been able to help my folks out and also support my husband when he's been in and out of contracts. So it really can bring you so much, and it can be that plan B that you're building before you realize you need it. And yes, so grateful for that. So that's a bit about my background. I'm just going to share the slides with you so you can actually see if you might be a visual person and want to see something. I was just saying before everyone jumped on the call that the thing that stresses me out most is trying to have everything open on my screen and sharing it with everyone. So, and we like to just keep it real so that we can all speak on camera now because we're used to it. We've grown into that, but you don't have to come in being able to do that. I really want people to know. Everything that we do in Arbonne, you learn as you go. So as I said, I've already talked about my background. So now I'm just going to talk about Arbonne and what it is and how it could, potentially be a fit for you. So our founder, Petter Morg, was an incredible visionary who really wanted to create something where people could be rewarded from a business point of view and also flourish through using the products, feeling much better with their health, etc. And our products are really about working on the inside out. I love our products. I couldn't imagine my life without the products, but it's the business that I'm really passionate about, because let's face it, most people don't lie awake at night thinking about what product am I going to use. They lie awake at night thinking, how am I going to pay the bills? And that is what this business can be a solution for. So why now, when you look at it at our habits, like it used to be go to school, go to uni, get a safe, secure job, and just continue with that. And if you were lucky, you get a really good pension at the end of it. We all know that that model no longer exists. That is not the way we work anymore. It's quite normal for people to generate an additional income, especially online. So the world is changing, and the internet has changed our behavior for a long time now, and will continue to do so. Then when you look at the global wellness industry, is absolutely booming. So people have a genuine desire to look after themselves. They're much more conscious about what they put in their bodies, in their skin, on their skin rather. The industry is booming, and Arbonne sit across all of the sectors where it is booming as well. So if you look at consumer demand, so again, like gym memberships gone up, people now into plant-based a lot more, they're looking after themselves. That isn't going to go backwards. That's just going to get more and more the more people educate themselves. So it is that everybody is looking at their labels now, and as the girl said, they're much more about buying something that supports their values and ethics as well. It's not just about buying a product. People are consciously consuming. The way we shop in the world has changed from everything being online, but also people being a lot more conscious, not buying so much plastic, etc. Then when you also look at our lives, because of online, we've also become a lot more sedentary. So we want to, still be keeping our health up, and we need products to support that as well. There's a lot of anxieties of the 21st century, the effects that has on the body. And again, the products can really help that. And I'll go into the detail a bit more about the products in a second. But what is beautiful about Arbonne is we really do take a holistic approach. So Arbonne is uniquely positioned to lead the way in the global health and wellness industry. We operate in the UK, the USA, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Poland. I think that was 6 countries. And we are in our 4th decade. So we are 40 years old. We also don't advertise. So that really speaks volumes for a company that's 40 years old. We don't advertise. And we are seeing phenomenal growth right now over the last 3 months in particular. So we are a passionate community of independent consultants who are all on a mission to have a better life and help others have a better life as well. The community is like no other. Just came off a call with some of the leaders in my team, and I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude for the people that I didn't even know before Arbonne. There was one person on that call that I knew before Arbonne, and now I just have like this massive family of incredible people who want to do good for themselves and good for the world as well. So that is really what the community is, the support. You will never feel anything like it. I certainly didn't feel like it in the corporate world. So when you're looking at a business opportunity, you really do, I think I'm talking, which is not correlating with my slides, so sorry about that. I'll just go back a few. So 4 key factors to look at when you're looking at a business. You've got marketplace demand. You want a product that is in demand, and Arbonne, like I said, we're in the health and wellness industry. We do things like personal care products, makeup, nutrition, and skincare. So people are always going to use those products. No matter what is going on, you don't say, oh, I'm going to not use toothpaste for 2 weeks. You're always going to use those kind of products. Everything's online. That's the second factor. People now want that flexibility to be able to work from anywhere. So it fits in and around their life rather than them having to be static in one place. You heard from Daisy who loves to travel. Well, a lot of people do love to travel. Next year, my year is planned to travel around the world, taking my business with me. And you can do this if that's something you want, that appeals to you. So absolutely, we do use social media. Again, that's not going to go backwards. Social media is skyrocketing. You do not have to be a social media expert. Again, there's skills that you can learn along the way. But I really want to point out, I got to the 3rd level out of 4 in Arbonne without social media. So you do not have to be great at social media. Consumable products. Of course, when you're looking at a business, you want products that are going to run out and people reorder. And that's exactly what Arbonne offer. Then the potential to leverage your time. And I think this is the most important thing that people want. They may love what they do. They may get paid a good income, but often they don't have the time. They're usually stuck in that one place, having to physically be there in order to get paid, and they're trading their time for money. Whereas the beauty of network marketing is you duplicate yourself, and then you have the potential to leverage time on hours that don't even exist in your day, your week, or your lifetime. That is the biggest, I think, attraction for people coming into Arbonne. And you know, this is a simple business model. It's not always easy. Absolutely, you have to push the personal development, push out of your comfort zone, but it is a very simple business model. So we believe in a holistic approach and focusing really on the person. So it's mind, body and skin. It's all of it. It's not just about buying products. And we're all about transparency. So plant-based ingredients, very clean products, and they deliver results. That's the key thing. So when I was looking at Arbonne, already vegan, already growing my own organic veg, I was like, I'm all good, I'm really healthy. But it wasn't until I started to use these products, I was like, oh, okay, I now realize I was actually putting a limit on my health because they just super boosted that even more. But we take the best of science, the best of nature, creating products that truly work. As I said, we don't advertise we're 40 years old, they simply have to. And biggest thing today is sustainability. Everybody wants to be feeling like they're contributing and doing some good. So we want our business to be a force for good as well. And where we fit in beautifully with that is we've recently become B certified, B Corporation. So what that means is we balance people, planet, and profit, sustainability and profit. So it's not just about a company that wants to make profit. This is a company that truly wants to give back to the world and make a difference. Now, B Corporation, you may not have heard of it before, but Arbonne is always cutting edge, it's always ahead of the curve. But B Corporation will be coming up a lot more. And if you have a look, there's about 3,200 companies that have that certification globally, and Arbonne is one of them, the largest network marketing company to have that globally as well. So that's huge. And we have to keep going through hoops to get that. It's not like you just get it and that's it. You have to continue to hold on to it. And then the other certifications we've got: vegan certified, never tested on animals, we're PETA certified, GMO free, kosher friendly. There's so many things. We tick all of those buzzwords of today, but we've always been those for 40 years. So just going on to the products. So all of our ranges are in growing markets, highly consumable, and they're all part of, you know, what we use today and what we always will do. Whether you're into your makeup or your nutrition or your skincare, you use some of the products. We've got over 300 products in the range. And yeah, like I said, we use them on a daily basis. They're also gluten-free and non-toxic. But think about it. What did you use today? Maybe you had a shower gel, shampoo, deodorant, you know, conditioner, maybe some makeup, maybe some vitamins. You think about that. We use these products subconsciously. We don't even think about it. We just use them. And then tomorrow we'll get up and do the same again. So all we're doing is we're turning that expense into a potential income, and we're showing others how to do the same. So we're switching our brand and we're becoming brand ambassadors of Arbonne. The skincare was the range that got me into Arbonne. It was 3 years in the making. It's effective, it works. I'm not far off 50, and I wouldn't look like this if it wasn't for the products, that's for sure. I can't even imagine that. Anyway, so the other thing we do is our 30 Days to Healthy Living program, which I really want to just touch on because, again, so many people these days are really into looking after themselves on the inside. So all of the products we do are really about boosting your energy, helping sleep, but we really focus on gut health. So 80% of serotonin is created in the gut. So if you get the gut working well, it means your brain is going to be working better. A lot of people, when they do this plan, I'm actually running the one for July, but we say don't just do it for July, you know, don't just do it for 1 month, continue with the supplements so you always feel good. Why do you only want to feel good for a month? But the plan is really about educating people on making better choices with their food for life, and using the supplements to super boost that as well. And yeah, the results, obviously everybody is different. Everyone's results are different. We can't guarantee that. But what I can tell you from running this plan for 5 or 6 years now, I'm astounded by what I see people achieve with this. So yeah, they work. Okay, I have touched on skincare a little bit, but yeah, it works. That's all you need to know, really. The best that I could talk about products all day, but until you actually get them on the skin and start using them, you need to feel that for yourself. So how it all works, how it comes together is literally we stop using the products we are using, we switch to Arbonne, we become a brand ambassador, we show people the benefits of the products, the benefits of the business, and we teach them how to do the same. And we do that through things like Zoom, Instagram, Facebook, on a one-to-one basis. We literally are the word of mouth recommendation person for Arbonne. And we cut out all the middlemen. So Arbonne don't pay for celebrities to talk about our products. We use them, we genuinely use them so we can share with passion what these products do for people. And that is it. And when you think about that, we all do word of mouth recommendation anyway. Think about that book, 50 Shades of Grey, which I've never read, but certainly know about. You know, that was given to a group of women to read, who told their friends, who told their friends, who told their friends. It went viral, turned into movies after movies. So that is a good example of word of mouth, the power of word of mouth. We all do it anyway, but the chances are you don't get rewarded for doing this, for doing that rather, whereas with Arbonne you do. Everything's online. You don't have to have a garage full of stock. So when somebody decides to order from your website, which you get when you start an Arbonne business, they go online, they order, the products go direct to that consumer. You don't have to handle cash or distribution or anything like that. Arbonne take care of it all, and we're literally showing our network how they can consume different products and create potentially a different future for themselves. Now, some of those people may say, you know what, I just want to use the products, I don't actually want to do the business, and that's fine. They can just enjoy the products, they can get a discount. It's actually free to join as a preferred client this month when they order products. And then if somebody wants to join a business, it's £15 this month to start an Arbonne business. And that actually feels a bit ridiculous to say, because what can you get for 15 quid these days? Probably not even a half decent bottle of wine. So it's 15 quid to start a potential global business that can bring you unlimited potential on so many levels. And it's normally £30. You then also get 35 to 50% off the products as well. But again, we are really about helping people flourish, and people from all walks of life. You know, on this call alone, we've got corporate, we've got millennials, we've got healers, we've got nutritional therapists, teachers, doctors. It doesn't matter what your background is. Everyone comes into Arbonne and you just all learn together and grow together and support each other. So I'm just going to talk about what you can earn, because obviously that's important for people. I do just want to say that everybody's journey is different and your results are different too. I'm a regional vice president, which is at the third level of the business, and got there relatively quickly, but everyone's different. So if you look at the averages there, you can see how we actually get paid is when someone goes online to your website, Arbonne reward you a thank you check and they pay you a commission on that sale. Also, when you help a team grow their business as well, Arbonne also reward you a commission on their efforts too. So that's what brings you in that time leverage. By you helping others, Arbonne reward you, which is just such a humane way to earn an income when you look at that. Then you can also get additional awards offered at every level as well. And so yeah, just to give you an idea of averages there. But what I would say is you might look at that top level and think only 1% get to that top level. But you know what? I was never going to get to the top level in banking ever, not that I even wanted to anyway, whereas everyone comes into this and we all have the same products, the same opportunity, the same compensation plan. We can all get there if we want to. So you just decide if you're average or not and where you sit in that, what will make a difference. So again, you can go to earnings.arbonne.com if you want to look at more of the compensation plan. We're very, very transparent on showing you what the ingredients are and what the income potential is as well. Okay, so in a nutshell, nearly finished. Basically, we own our own business. It is our own business, but we're definitely not in this on our own. We have a supportive community that I just can't even imagine life without, to be honest. I'm so, so grateful. Yeah, so, and everyone wants that feeling of connection these days as well. So you can run your business literally from your phone. Let's face it, most people are on their phone these days, so you can run your business, and then we support each other as well. So just to wrap up, I just want to say, if any of this information is like kind of made you think, oh, sounds interesting, it's a bit more than I thought it was, because that's what most people say. Usually they think it's doing product parties or it's just talking about selling products, but it's not. It truly isn't. It's so much more than that. It's personal development. We actually say that Arbonne is a skincare company, a personal development company disguised as skincare, because that's what the business is all about. It's stepping outside of your comfort zone, stretching and growing, and the other side of that, you feel alive and you're moving forward and progressing and contributing in life. So a lot of the things that can hold people back, certainly did with me, is, can I do this? I was fearful. What would people think? But if that's you and your initial thought is, oh no, this isn't for me, just dig a little deeper on that and just ask, what is the resistance there? Why am I saying no to this? Because all three of us who you've heard from kind of said no in our heads in the beginning, but then we just went a little bit further and thought, hold on a minute, this could bring this, this, and this. Maybe I need to look at this further. So I'm just inviting you to do that, to chat to the person who invited you onto this call and really get your questions answered. Because everything you've heard here works and is true when you put the work into it. It's not a sit there and everything's done for you. It does take making different choices. Instead of watching Netflix, it's getting online and building your business with the help and support of your mentor. And the beautiful thing is there's a blueprint for success. So you literally follow the person who introduced you into this business. But finally, I want to just say, what if this works? What is it you really want out of life? Maybe you've always wanted to start a charity, or you've always wanted to travel or move house or help your kids more, or your elderly parents, whatever it is. But ask yourself, how am I going to get that? Because that was the question that I asked myself and I didn't have an answer. Unless I won the lottery, didn't even do the lottery. So it's asking yourself, how am I going to do that? Because if you change nothing, nothing will change. Whereas if you do this, Arbonne could potentially be the vehicle to get you from here to those things that you want. So I just want to leave you with that and say thank you so much to our amazing speakers, and thank you so much for all of your time. I really appreciate it, and we absolutely look forward to welcome you into our amazing community with open arms. And when you're in, even after a couple of days, it's like, oh, I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I said yes. But it's kind of like, it's not until you're in it you can really see it. And ultimately, what have you got to lose? It's 15 quid. You buy yourself some products that are going to make you feel good. That is it. And the best case scenario is some of those things that I shared with you. So thank you so much, everybody.